He added, "I'm not worried. If we play in that way we will win a lot of games." After the Swansea stalemate, Pochettino said, "White Hart Lane is his store, but Pochettino is frustrated with comparisons and made it clear this weekend Spurs won 53 of a possible 57 league points at White Hart Lane last season. They have now dropped 7 points at Wembley in just 3 games this term." Mauricio Pochettino is clearly tired of talk about Tottenham's Wembley curse. Mauricio Pochettino insisted that Tottenham must and will get over their Wembley curse after a frustrating 0-0 draw with Swansea, which means they have yet to win at home in the Premier League this season. The Spurs boss says that despite the fact his side have now dropped 7 points in their first 3 league games at Wembley, having taken 53 from a possible 57 at home last season, they need to confine White Hart Lane to history. Tottenham's only home win this term came on Wednesday against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League, and Pochettino drew on that game to rebut the accusations that Wembley is now undermining their season. "Maybe it was a problem," he replied ironically when asked about the stadium. "But today when you watch the game, do you believe that Wembley was a problem? I think it's a good point to talk before or after, or if you don't win." "But Dortmund was at Wembley. What can we do? We play here at Wembley and we have to make a home at Wembley. I will repeat always the same every single press conference. We need to move on." "It's so important to move on. It's true last season was fantastic at White Hart Lane. But today we are at Wembley." White Hart Lane is history. "We are building a new stadium which will be fantastic, and every single season is completely different. And we can't compare this season to last season. We have a new squad, a different dynamic, and it's up to us to create a new dynamic and be positive." "But I think it's too early to analyze. The reality is that we have dropped a lot of points at home after 3 games, but I am not worried. If we play in that way we will win a lot of games. We didn't concede 1 shot on target. That says a lot about the commitment and the way we played."